In today's video tutorial, I'm going to walk you step by step on how to trade your $20 capital to $1,000 using the power of compounding. And one thing I'm going to show you in this video is how to get that $20 for free. I don't want you to risk your own capital so that if at the end of the day, out of your own mistakes, you lose the money, it will be that you're losing the money you got for free. So as you can see right here on my trade history, this is a trade I took a day, 2 days ago. And you can see this trade, I entered this trade with just $20 and you can see what I got out of it. So that is exactly what I want to show you how to do in this video using just one indicator. Now for this particular strategy, we are using the Bitunix exchange, and the reason why we are using the Bitunix exchange is because Bitunix is going to give you a 20% cash back on any amount of money you deposit into their exchange right now if you use the link in the video description to sign up. The link will be in the video description, or you can check out Telegram. The link to my Telegram will be on my bio and in the video description as well. So once you sign up and you do your KYC verification, after that, just make a deposit. Minimum deposit is $100. If you deposit $100 into the platform, you get 20% cash back, and the cash back is distributed every Tuesday and every Friday. So if you sign up any of the day that is not Tuesday, you need to wait till the next Tuesday or Friday to be able to get the cash back. Now if you deposit $1,000, you are going to get 20% cash back, which is $200. So you can keep aside your $1,000, your $200, your $100, whatever deposit you made, and use the cash back that they are giving you to trade. That is exactly why I'm making this video, and I'm doing it hoping that you will be able to deposit just $100 and you'll get the 20% cash back, and which is $20, and you can use that to start trading with this strategy that I'm going to teach you. Now before we go further, just a brief introduction on how to trade on the Bitunix exchange. Once you sign up and you log into your account, I'm using the app to demonstrate this. So once you log into your account using your phone, the first thing you want to do is to make a deposit. So if you go to the option that says asset and you click on asset, you want to click on deposit. So once you click on deposit, you select USDT, and you can go ahead and use any of this chain. 𝗕𝗏𝗀20 is the most popular one. You click on it and you can go ahead and copy your address. This is where you are going to send the USDT that you want to use to trade to, right? So you just send it here, and that is it. That will qualify you for getting the 20% cash back. Now the next thing, to claim the reward, just go to your profile icon at the top left. Once you click on your profile icon, you will see the option that says my rewards. Click on it. That is where you are going to claim your rewards, and the reward claiming for the cash back will be every Tuesday and every Friday. Now once you claim your reward, automatically, because it is a futures trading bonus, it will be on your futures account. So you just need to go to your futures account. Once you go to your futures account, you will see the amount, the bonus you receive reflecting here, and that is what you are going to be using to trade. In case you don't know already, this is where we trade futures. Make sure that you're on the futures trading option, and this is where you select the token that you want to trade, and this is the option to adjust your leverage. So right here you can click there to adjust your leverage from 20x, which is the default leverage, to a lower leverage to be on the safe side. I use 20x, I use 10x, I use 3x at times, depending on how volatile the token that I'm trading is. I adjust my leverage accordingly. So if you are just starting out, I will advise that you use between 3 and 5x leverage. So to adjust that, all you just need to do first, if you select the token, you come in here, you type, let's say we want to trade it, you go ahead and select that token, and then the next thing you can see the leverage, mine is 10x leverage. So once you click on it, just use the plus option or the minus option to adjust the leverage to what you want. The same thing, this is for a long position and then this is for a short position. So just make sure that you adjust. If you're adjusting the leverage, make sure you adjust it for both positions. And then the other option that I want you to leave as it is, if you want to trade on cross mode, which is what I do, I trade on cross mode because the money they are giving you is free, and you can use cross margin, but make sure you manage your leverage in order not to get liquidated. Then make sure you use single asset mode. There is multi-asset mode and then there's single asset mode. So with this, if you get liquidated with a single asset mode, you can only lose the money you have inside your futures account. But if you use a multi-asset mode, it means that even if you have money on your spot account, you are risking everything. So leave it by default the way it is. Then the next thing, I always take trades with limit orders, right? Even if I'm going to enter a trade right now, I'll just type in the price and then just enter with limit orders. So just leave it at limit. You have the option to use limit, to use market order, but I always use limit order, right? And on this option right here, by default, it will be the token that you selected that will be showing. So you want to make sure that you click on it and then you switch to USDT cost value. So what it means is, if I want to enter a trade right now, let's say I want to go long on this particular trade. If I type in here $20, it's $20 I'm going to use to enter that trade, right? So right here you see the cost is approximately, after deduction of fee, approximately is $20 that I'm entering that trade. So here I don't need to start calculating what my margin will be. If I want to enter a trade with $5, I just type $5. If I want to enter a trade with $10, I just type $10 there, and I go ahead and enter my trade. If you want to set TPs and SL, stop losses, and take profit before you enter your trade, you go ahead and click on this option. That is where you set your TPs and SL. Then you can go ahead and click on the open long or open short option, depending on what your analysis has given you, right? So that's briefly how to take a trade using the Bitunix exchange. I hope that is clear. If there's anything you don't understand here, please use the comment section. I will do more in-depth tutorial. I just want to walk you through this. I will do more in-depth tutorial as we proceed. Then the next thing is doing your analysis. Now, one good thing with the Bitunix exchange is that you have premium trading view tools fully integrated into the app. So if I want to analyze this chart right here, I'll go ahead and click on the candlestick icon right there. Once I click on it, it brings me to this page, and I can go ahead and click on this icon right here to make it full page. So once I click on it, you can see this is trading view inside of the Bitunix exchange, and I can use long position too right here. And so I'm going to buy Ethereum right here, and I'm looking for a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, and that is it. Okay, you go ahead, you can see your entering price right here in gray, you can see your TP, you can see your stop loss level right here, right? If I want to use Fibonacci 2, I can equally do that right here. Okay, go to that top, click, and then drag it to the lowest point right here. So let's say I want to continue to short. I'll wait for a pullback to that either 50% or the golden level, and I start taking trades, right? This is one of the features that actually intrigued me to using the Bitunix exchange, because you have all of these tools inside of the app. You don't need to go to trading view to do analysis separately before you come into the app. Everything is done right here, and you can change from different time frame. As you can see right here, you can switch from different time frame. By default, if you don't have a paid trading view account, you cannot use the 8 hours time frame. You cannot use some of these custom time frames like the 12 hours and all of that. But all of these features are made available for you inside of this exchange. That is why I love this exchange, and that is why I'm saying go and take advantage of the cashback, and then use that cashback to apply the strategy that I'm going to show you in a moment, right? And if I want to add indicators, I can add multiple indicators, 10, 5, 20 indicators without me paying for a premium trading view account, right? That's one of the features that I love so much inside of this. So let's go back to my 1 hour time frame, because the strategy I'm using is on a 1 hour time frame. Okay, is on a 1 hour time frame, and I use this to trade every other altcoin aside Ethereum and BTC. All right, so how do I select the coins I want to trade? I need to go back to Bitunix. So if I click on that option to select your token, which is here, once I go ahead and click on it, please pay attention to this. Once I click on it, I am on the futures trade option. Then right here where it says 24 hours change, go ahead and click on that option right there, and this will sort out. Okay, the first time it will sort out the top gainers. These are the tokens that are doing very well in the market. Okay, so let's say I want to trade max. I'll go ahead and select max. Once I select max, I'll go and click on the candlestick icon. And once you do that, it brings you to the trading view that is integrated into this Bitunix exchange. Now, this particular strategy I'm sharing with you is the reason I got up to more than 30% in this trade using just a 5x leverage. So you can do the math yourself. So right here, you want to go, if you want to add indicator, which is this particular indicator I'm going to show you, you want to add that indicator to your chart, you go and click on this option right here, this particular icon right here. So if you click on it, it brings up this dialog box. Then you can see the option for technical indicator. Go ahead and click on it. And once you click on the technical indicator option, you just need to type in here EMA cross. Okay, this particular indicator is the one I use. All right, this EMA cross, just go ahead and click on it once and it will be added to your chart. So once it's added to your chart, this is how the EMA cross looks like. Right, it gives you two different moving average on the chart. One, if I go to the setting of this indicator, click on it. So right here on the input, we have the short, which is the 9, and then we have the long, which is the 26. I don't make any changes to this. If you want to change the color and make it bolder, you can go ahead and do that, right? I don't make any changes to this. So all I'm looking for is a trending market. All I'm looking for is a trending market. And once the 9 indicator or the 9 moving average crosses above the 26 moving average, you see this signal right here. Okay, so at this point I'm looking for a buy, right? I'm looking for a buy, and I want to see the market using these moving averages as a support if it is a market that is trending upward. And then if it is a market that is trending downward, I want to see it using the moving averages as a resistance. So even if I've entered a trade right here, I would have made some profit, right? So right here that the market started trending downward, you would have entered a trade right here when it gives you this sign here, or at this pullback here, or even at this pullback here, and you would have still made money in the market. So that's the single indicator that I use. I actually add this with with my RSI, right? I actually combine this with my RSI depending on what I'm looking at as well. I get confirmation from RSI as well. I'll do that in the second part of this video because I don't want this video to be long, more than this. So once you see that option, it gives you that sign of the crossover. You are looking for a long, and that is what prompted this trade, and that is how we ended up in full TP in this trade, right? So once you get all of these signals, you confirm them. If you want to not take a trade, instead of going back, okay, using the back button to go back, you can see down here, I can just go ahead and click on this particular icon right here, and it brings up this box, right? So once it brings up this dialog box, you can now go ahead and adjust your leverage, right? For this particular token, you go ahead and adjust your leverage by clicking on it. And right here, you can adjust your leverage here, adjust your margin mode, and leave this one as single. And we can go ahead and type the price at which we want to buy. So in this case, once you set up this, you see the entering price right here. So that's what you are going to type right here. You click on that, delete, okay, and type in the price right there. So once you go ahead and type in the price, the next thing you want to do is to add in this. Remember, I've changed this to cost by value already. So all I just need is that particular amount of money I want to enter that trade with. I just go ahead and say $20, and I can go ahead and open a long trade, and that trade will be placed as a pending trade for you, right? Then after doing this, you can now go back. Okay, you can now go back, go to your orders. If I scroll down here, you'll see all of your pending orders. If it is a limit order, if it is a trade you enter with market order, you will see it already here. So you can now come back here to adjust either your TPs, your SL. If you just click on the pencil icon to edit this, you have the option to set up TPs and SL in that trade, even if it is a trade that is already running. Okay, if you go to the position option, you see I have a trade that is running here. I can go ahead and click on the TP and SL option. Then here I can adjust my TP and SL option. That is how you use the Bitunix exchange to start making money. Now, how do you now increase this money? Let's say in 1 month or less than 2 months. How do you grow this money? That is where the power of compounding comes in, and that is what I'll be teaching you in the next video. So go ahead and implement all of this. If there is anything you don't understand, leave a comment using the comment section. Then go and claim your own 20% cash back keep your own initial money aside and then use that cashback that they're giving you to start trading on the platform. And guess what, guys? When, for instance, if you deposit $1,000 and they give you $200, and let's say in your first trade you make $100, you now have $300, right? So if you now take another trade and you lose money, that money you are losing will be deducted from the initial $200 they gave you, not from the profit you made. Until that money finish, your fee and the losses you'll be making will be deducted from the bonus they gave to you. So until that money finishes, they will not touch the profit you are making. So it is a very simple way to make money, right? So go ahead, claim your own cashback right now. And then I'll be making videos, subsequent videos showing you how to compound that money using leverage as low as 3 to 5x leverage. So stay tuned. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that whenever we publish new videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. That is it for this video. Once again, the link to claim your 20% cashback on Bitunix exchange will be in the video description or in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video.